Okay. Well, the bishop didn't own anything of value, not even his not even any safe. Okay. Okay, so that's my deduction board, I'm guessing. And I'm controlling Sherlock. So yeah, it's probably meant to be for like
The
torture.
fingers have been crushed and violently struck.
So they obviously wanted something or some type of information from him.
The fingers have been crushed and violently struck.
His stomach is covered in scratches. Quite evidently, they weren't made recently.
So, these wounds were not made by his murderer.
Probably like rats or something. Oh, there's something down there.
A piece of rope that was used to tie up that poor man.
Okay, I think that is it. So, oh, there was a thing there. Okay, apparently I'm not done with him.
This stove is filled to overflowing.
Interesting.
You have no right to search here.
There's a thing down
A
there.
broken phial and blood near the neck.
What a strange smell. Chemical components, I think.
Okay, so that was probably like smashed over his head or something.
A bottle of whiskey. I can make out fingerprints stained with blood and dirt. There is blood on this paperweight. This paperweight was used to crush the victim's fingers.
Yeah, that's not nice. I already know how to move the character. Oh, okay, I can move to different parts of his body.
These burns are terrible.
His feet have been burned.
My first impression is that he wears a size 9 shoe.
You! But what does it matter, Holmes?
A finger. Apparently it doesn't belong to the bishop.
Ew!
How dreadful.
Ew, why do we pick that up? It's disgusting.
This poor man was tied just below the knees.
To stop him from walking, certainly, but mostly to free his feet.
My God, Holmes, this man was horribly tortured.
But what for, though? Okay, apparently I haven't actually fully searched here. Oh, it's up here.
His forearms have been ripped. Pieces of skin have been torn off.
Yeah.
What do you think, Watson?
I'd say that he was eaten alive. Yet I've noticed a curious degeneration of the skin tissue around the wounds.
So yeah, like rats or something have come and kind of get his, like, or eat his body or something.
You can see by his expression that he suffered terribly.
No
His
shit.
mouth is covered in blood, and I can make out strips of skin between his teeth. My dear friend, everything points to this man having gnawed at his own forearms.
That's unbelievable.
Oh, why would he do that? Oh no, that's because we found that broken glass. So there's the chemical in that. So probably tried to chew off his arm because of the chemicals. Probably why.
His chest has been lacerated, I would say, with a very sharp and fine blade.
Okay, nothing else. Okay, that seems to be it.
Something is missing here.
Oh, yes? And what might that be?
His shoes. Watson, his shoes are missing.
Where the hell are these shoes? Okay, hold on. Okay, the shoes are missing. Torture. Victim was savagely tortured. Bishop Nordhoff ordered himself. Okay, a broken flask has some blood on top of it. Okay, murder made it. bishop drinking. The murderer made the bishop drink the contents of the flask. Tortured with the glass, which I'm guessing is probably what he did. That's probably what made him gnaw at the ace arm there.
The picture of Peregrine Maitland, commander of the infantry brigade of Her Majesty's Guards at Waterloo.
The Bishop of Knightsbridge has the same name as his ancestor, an illustrious family.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, well, I don't know how to solve that one yet.
Reverend, I'm missing something, an implement with which to open this chest. Could you tell me where to find it?
No, go to the devil.
What are you afraid of, Reverend? What is inside the chest?
I'm not afraid of anything. In fact, I do have the necessary implements, but if I have to give them to anyone, it will be to a representative of the law and no one else.
Of course.
This metal rod is for fastening the chilies.
Okay.
It's a cilice designed to bruise the person wearing it. The bishop wore it as repentance.
A whip?
No, it is a discipline for self-flagellation. This very pious man must have had the habit of mortifying his flesh as a means of repentance.
Nice to know. Okay, well, I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, what else is around?
This door has not been forced. Where does it lead, Reverend?
To His Excellency's room. There is just a mattress and a stool.
Okay, well, let's have a look in here, because you never know what could be found.
The bishop's bedroom. It is very austere. Nothing in particular here.
Okay, well, I don't see anything else. Yes, I know how to move my character.
Closed. The veranda door hasn't been forced. Strange. Reverend, might I have the key?
No! You have no authority here. Let me call the police.
Perhaps we should listen to him, Holmes.
Perhaps you should let me get on with this, Watson.
Okay, so I'm guessing it was probably somebody he knew. So I no doors are forced or anything. There's blood on there.
A surgical scalpel covered in blood. There isn't any doubt. The wounds on the bishop were administered with this scalpel.
Okay, that was kind of strange.
What do you think, Holmes?
You have no right to search here.
Okay, well, let's look at this. Okay, chest and murderers were unable to open the safe. Okay, Bishop was modifying himself. He was used to pain. Okay, the Bishop resisted torture. Bishop punished himself too severely. Probably that. Okay, and then... Okay, the murderers were unable to open the safe. The bishop resisted torture. Okay, I'm guessing they probably didn't get what they wanted. Okay, so those are right. Awesome. Okay, the veranda wasn't searched. Murderers were looking for something specific. Murderer got the wrong person. Bishop took the murders by surprise. I'm guessing that one. Okay, so that is it for now. Okay, so what am I missing?
I need something.
You have no right to search here.
there's something here.
Watch where you're putting your feet, Watson. Have you noticed these prints upon the ground?
Well, yes, those muddy marks.
See here, Watson. Footprints can often provide more vital information than the very best of informants.
Yes, if you know how to make them talk, that is.
It's child's play, Watson. We will begin by excluding the contaminating prints, which are yours and mine from where we came in, and those of our dear Reverend who was so impatient to call the police.
Okay.
This print came from an expensive pair of shoes, and it seems recent. It is not a labourer's shoe.
I'm guessing that's Sherlock's.
Hobnail boots like those worn by labourers. A fragment of stone. Peculiar. Well-worn shoes with an odd pattern on the soles. Hobnail boots like those worn by labourers. Hobnail boots like...
What about this?
Nothing of interest here.
How many criminals were there?
This print came from an expensive pair of shoes, and it seems recent. It is not a labourer's shoe. Hobnail boots like those worn by labourers. Hobnail boots.
Cause I'm guessing that's one of ours.
Hobnail boots like those well-worn shoes with an odd pattern on the soles. Well-worn hobnail boots like the... Nothing of interest here. Nothing of interest here.
Okay, what did the footprints reveal? One man joined those who were already in the room. One man left the room wearing different shoes. One man was carried so as not to leave footprints. All men left the room jumping on one leg.
Size 9.5. Size 9. Size 9.
Okay, size 9.
Size 9.5.
Okay, so that those two matched, and so do those. Guessing.
Size 9.
Those are also a size 9.
Size 9.
So what is it, like 2 or 3 of them?
That's not right. Start again.
Okay, so there's 3.
Perfect.
Okay,
We
yeah.
now know that there were 3 crooks.
Okay. Okay,
That's not right. Start again.
okay, so
That's not right. Start.
now it had to be
Strange but true. One of the crooks was wearing a different pair of shoes when he left here. Therefore, we have 3 men
that's
who
why
came
the
in
shoes are
and
missing.
left again. But one of them was wearing a different pair of shoes from the ones which he came in with.
So, all we have to do is look for a workman who likes Italian shoes.
You have no right to search here.
okay. Okay, we've got anything new here? Okay, we do shoes. When the murders left in different shoes. Okay, yeah, that one. You left obviously wearing the bishop's shoes, so when the murders came back for his shoes, murderers report one of the murderers sell shoes. Okay, I'm guessing that. Okay, bishop murders were hired by someone Search for the bishop. She is the murderers want to steal from the bishop. Okay, I've got something wrong here. I'm guessing.
Perfect.
Ah, there we go.
It is evident that the Bishop of Knightsbridge's killers were after something specific, and that they did not find it. Reverend, I shall ask you one more time. Open the chest. The item they were seeking must still be inside. It is unlikely that they will let this matter rest. They will most certainly return to finish what they started.
And I'm telling you once more, the chest is locked and shall remain so.
Very well. We have reached an impasse. You are a stubborn man, Reverend. Watson, accompany our friend to the police station and return with Inspector Baines. Baines and no one else. I shall wait for you here. Go.
I guess we're going to
Alone
control
at
Watson
last.
now.
Now I can continue my investigation.
Ah, okay.
This lock should be easy to pick. Let's see.
Ah, okay. Let's lockpick it.
This lock should be easy to pick. Let's see.
Can you use this?
This lock should be easy to pick. Let's see.
This?
This lock should be easy to pick. Let's see.
Oh, okay, use that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna skip this puzzle because, yeah, I've no idea where I'm supposed to go with this because, yeah, it doesn't really give any clear indication which way I'm meant to go. So, yeah.
There we are. It is simplicity itself.
Ah.
There isn't
I
anything
get
much in
it.
this room. It must be used as a reading or meditation room.
I don't know how to actually put it in shape so that I could actually put it through. Okay, that would have made more sense if I actually knew what I was doing.
An ink stain, quite fresh. This stain is just on the edge of the rug. Let's see. There is nothing on the floor, yet the ink must have soaked through the rug.
That would have been so much easier if I had actually known how I was supposed to do that. Okay, what else is in here?
This inkwell was tipped over recently. An ink stain. The ink stain on the floor comes from the ink on the rug, but they are not in the same place. Someone has moved the rug recently. That is curious. There is something strange on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Certain stones have been marked out, just like a chessboard.
Interesting.
That is curious. There is something strange on the floor. Certain stones have been marked out, just like a chessboard. I need something.
Yeah, no, I probably need something. Do they just close on their own? Okay, that wasn't creepy at all. Okay, there's stuff there.
Apparently someone wanted to hide this statue. This horse resembles a large chess piece.
Okay, let's grab that then.
There is a message underneath this statue. Let's see.
Okay. A lack of imagination. Use your passion for chess. Slash square on which the knight will place himself after having covered all the others with a seat. Will be the right one. I love you. Okay.
This message was written by a woman, but for whom was it intended? Interesting, this chess game.
Okay, is there any more that I need?
That is curious. I need... This last piece should be the good one. It will have to be pulled free. I need something.
Okay, how do I do that? I had to look up a guide on how to do that. Ah, there we go. 24th of April, my love, what a beautiful spring, what Mother's Day, our dear youngest child's birthday. Every moment is so precious as our child blossoms, and without doubt he will soon be talking. I'm sure that his first words will be for you. He misses you so much, as I do. Are you sure you cannot get away on Sunday after Vespers? I thought that. Okay, 14th September, my darling. I know that you think I'm insistent, but we absolutely must legitimize our union. We cannot live in our sins while lives. So much. Rest assured, my dear, that I understand your position is not easy. But have you thought about ours, the children's and mine? I cannot allow our children's future to be compromised. Think about it, my love. What is so-called scandal next to the well-being of your family? You must become husband and wife legally to finally form a real fam. I didn't mean to click off that. Oh, okay, that's it.
A packet of letters addressed to the Reverend. They were written by a woman who mentions his illegitimate children. Their affair isn't official. Perfect. I have you now, my wayward Reverend. Ah, Watson, you were gone a terribly long time, and Inspector Baines isn't with you.
I'm afraid not, Holmes. We were unable to find him.
Dr. Watson would not allow me to contact any inspector other than this Baines. What manners! I am a man of the church.
My dear Reverend, I notice that you are a chess lover. I trust you will excuse me, but I am never able to resist the appeal of a half-finished game.
You are an expert at chess. Very well then. What do you want now?
As you might have guessed, resolving your small chess problem has allowed me to discover some very interesting letters.
Letters? What do they say?
Reverend, why hide these letters here and run the risk of the bishop finding them?
Holmes, what's in the letters?
Not now, Watson.
Where else could I have hidden them? My own chambers are too austere. They could offer no cover. I knew, however, that His Excellency, may he rest in peace, would not notice my game.
The contents of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's chest interest me greatly. Give me the elements you hold, Reverend.
Out of the question.
With the bishop no more, you are therefore the apostolic director of the diocese, are you not?
Well, yes, but only until someone else is appointed.
I am certain that the Honourable Bishop of York, whom I have the privilege of knowing well enough for him to listen to what I have to say, would recognise your qualities for the post.
If I receive new responsibilities, it will be through my faith and devotion, nothing else.
I am a gentleman, and it would distress me to be obliged to pass this correspondence across to your superiors.
Holmes, I know that the end justifies the means, but allow me to express some reservations about how you are proceeding.
You say you're a gentleman, but I hear nothing but the words of a blackmailer. The stems that you are looking for are scattered about this room. Manage by yourself. You have no right to search here.
Okay, probably should have chose the other option. Unless I can't actually convince him.
What do you think, Holmes?
Oh, this thing here. Okay. So how do I do this one?
I am missing some information.
Okay, I was just randomly clicking. Okay, so do I need like more of them or something? Oh, okay, there's one there. Okay, that was interesting. Oh, okay, here's a couple more. Oh, that's clever.
You have won.
Evidently, as I always do. What are you able to tell us about the Bishop of Knightsbridge's last days? Did anyone come to visit him? Did he seem worried, anxious? Do not omit the smallest detail.
His nephew came to see him yesterday at His Excellency's request. I found this visit a little peculiar because the young man rarely visits his uncle.
Do you know why that might be? Were they on bad terms?
I don't think so. It's rather a consequence of his work. The young man is employed within the archives section of the Royal Library, which doesn't leave him with a lot of free time.
Do you know the reason for his summons?
No, but the conversation was very heated. It only lasted for a few minutes and ended with the nephew in a terrible rage.
Interesting.
I've answered your questions. Will you now let me contact the authorities?
I'm afraid not, Reverend. Not just yet. All right, now we can open the safe.
Yay. Okay, I pretty much just about got this figured out. Goes there, and pretty sure. What was that one? No.
Now I
There
can
we go.
open the chest.
Had to do some changing around. Yay.
Here we are. I am eager to discover what remarkable treasure could justify such an act of barbarity.
Extraordinary.
This chest is impenetrable. How is it possible? No one other than the bishop should be able to open it.
You
This
open
is
the
Sherlock
chest
Holmes
with
you're talking about.
disconcerting ease, Holmes.
I've seen and heard quite enough. This time you won't stop me.
Catch him, Watson.
What the?
But why?
Run, Watson. Hurry.
Here, leave Watson to do it. You get him? Obviously
He's
not.
escaped. I hope that your motivations are founded, Holmes. I don't much like skirting around the edges of the law like this.
It is annoying. Let's leave without delay.
What have you found in the chest, Holmes? What in there is so precious for these men to commit such terrible acts?
The Reverend was telling the truth. Nothing important was locked inside the chest, apart from a few religious items which are hardly worth stealing.
So, we haven't made any headway. Perhaps the police will.
By the time the police arrive, we shall be a long way from here, Watson. We are leaving.
So I'm guessing it might be like some type of information that he knew.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Let us return to Baker Street as quickly as possible.
Okay, we click on that.
We have crossed London at a breakneck speed. We could have knocked someone over, and naturally I had to pay the cabbie out of my own pocket.
Watson, stop complaining. We have to analyze the clues found at the bishop's house.
Okay, well, I am actually going to end the part here because I've been recording for almost an hour. Yeah, I'm just kind of pissed off about that lockpick one because I didn't realise that to actually make it in the shape of the lock there. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I'm actually pretty enjoying this game so far. Pretty interesting. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this so far, and I will see you in the next part.